keep me awake till darkness turns into day here.
It comes down to this. 3 points will guarantee their place in the knockout stages. Stay tuned, it's live on EA TV. Well, given the circumstances on the stage of the competition, it's understandable that the nerves are jangling a bit more than usual. Derek Ray with you here on the commentary gantry. We have a great view, and Stuart Robson, I'm delighted to say, is next to me. What a game this ought to be. It's Mexico, and they take on South Africa.
Yeah, I can feel the tension around the stadium. This is a massive game for both these teams, but only one can win.
Here's how Mexico will begin the game.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 with two out-and-out wingers, but they do vary their movement. They give width, but they also make diagonal runs infield when the ball's on the opposite flank. Their performances will be key today.
Joining us today.
And here's the starting 11 for South Africa.
Well, although it's down as a 4-5-1, it's more likely to be three players in behind the main centre forward, and those three are key to this team's creativity.
So off and running here, the first half underway. Now a decent position. Magnificent defending. Now what can they do from here? Can they set up a chance? Foster. Oh, this looks useful. Taken by the keeper without any fuss. Israel Reyes. Roberto Alvarado. Reyes. Well, there to intercept. Promising position, this. With Foster. And it's opening up. Well, they didn't miss by very much at all. Montes. Fidalgo. Now Gutierrez. On to Jimenez. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. In position. And a goal! It could be such an important one. A goal to get the fans dreaming about the knockout stages.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Easy to intercept.
Yeah, they've got to pass it better than that.
Fidalgo. Israel Reyes. Johan Vasquez. Here's Gallardo. Fidalgo. Intercepting it intelligently. Oh, danger here. Now with Jimenez. Real chance. Oh, it's another one. They couldn't have visualised a better start than this.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, and the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Well, that's splendid play. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And they keep it moving. Quiñones. Well, not easy for the keeper, with a forest of players around him. There's the Foster. That's a good ball. Thumped clear. Jesus Gallardo. Quiñones. Fidalgo. And the keeper is there to cover up. An effective ball.
Now they have to make the most of it.
Jimenez. Gutierrez has it. Thoughtful play. Superbly read and executed. Could be. It's an unbelievable start. 3 goals with hardly the polish off their boots.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now. Can they set up a chance? A good idea. Nice looking move, this. Foster. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Fidalgo. And it wasn't a great pass, was it?
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. Jesus Gallardo. Fidalgo. Can they chisel open the defence?
You do feel they get a chance soon, the way they're playing.
Roberto Alvarado. Trying his luck. I'll tell you what, that didn't miss by much. And it's with Foster. Excellent defending. Roberto Alvarado. Gutierrez. Quick counter could be on. Well, they promised much on the break, but ultimately delivered little. Can they create something from here? And he read it well. Gutierrez has it. Montes. Roberto Alvarado. In possession, Cesar Montes. Gutierrez. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Very effective passing sequence. Dangerous ball. A pass in behind the defence. Quick thinking from the keeper. Reyes. Alvarado has it. Israel Reyes. Well, it's a pretty low line at the moment. Could be dangerous. Alvarado has it. Oh, danger here. Jimenez. Oh, had to stop that one.
That really is a good block.
Counter-attacking chance. It's a neat move. There's the Foster, trying his luck. Well, easy meat for the goalkeeper. Vasquez. Fidalgo. Johan Vasquez. And now Quiñones. Fidalgo. Jesus Gallardo. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. But he's certainly not alone. Oh, could easily have been a brace for him.
Well, the way he's playing at the moment, I thought he would score there. He's been a constant threat.
Playing it in. Nothing to show for that attack. On the offensive. And the ball is moving again. 3-2. Fidalgo. Well, good run and good ball control. But timely defending when it mattered. And it's with Foster. Now what can they do from here? He read the situation defensively and did his job. Now maybe room here for the counter-attack. They need to get bodies back. Gutierrez has it. Jimenez, and thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Fidalgo. Good-looking move. Genuine chance. And the flag has gone up here. Offside it is. Oh, skipping away. Can he? Now opening things up. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Jimenez. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Showing a great defensive instinct. Fidalgo. Plenty of options. Now Gutierrez. Jesus Gallardo. Gutierrez. And nicely over the top. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Mexico recovering possession well. Israel Reyes. Fidalgo. Alvarado has it. Reyes. Gutierrez. Fidalgo. In possession, Cesar Montes. Could be dangerous. Well, he missed the target and then some. Wide it went. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Foster. Nice looking move, this. Oh, it's on! Strong. And pushed onto the bar! Gutierrez has it. And he read it well, intercepting it. In a decent position. Oh, nice ball over the top. It was a menacing attack, but tidied up. Trying to tee it up. Terrific save. Just knocked it out of there.
Well, that's how to avert the danger. Just get it out.
And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick.
Well, the stats tell you everything. At times they've controlled possession, they've created some good opportunities going forward, been some good attacking play, but when they've had the chances, they've been really poor in front of goal. It's just not been good enough.
Well read to ease the pressure. Infringement spotted. A decent position. Could reduce the deficit. Oh, reacted so quickly. Delivering it. To trim the deficit. And there it is. Still life left in this game. And they have the momentum now.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Nicely cut out. Now Gutierrez. Quiñones. Gutierrez. Lovely ball. Israel Reyes. The first half here comes to an end. You certainly have got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point.
Well, he's been brilliant. He finished his goals really well. He's shown a great awareness of how to find space, and his movement has caused them all sorts of problems. Surely he'll get his hat-trick in the second half.
So underway again here. It was such an open first half, and every reason to believe that pattern will continue. Good-looking move. Fidalgo. Genuine chance. Oh, surely! And taken cleanly by the goalkeeper. Can anyone stop it? Good defending it was. Roberto Alvarado. And maybe room here for the counter-attack. Gutierrez. Well, standing off a bit, aren't they?
They've obviously decided to sit deep and just defend their box here.
Fidalgo. Oh, useful ball. Nicely timed tackle. Attack looks promising. Opportunity to deliver the cross. It did look on for them, but not to be. Roberto Alvarado. Fidalgo. Here's Gallardo. Reyes. Gutierrez. Fidalgo. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. Could be dangerous. Really vital interception here.
Yeah, good interception there, wasn't it?
Doing everything possible to keep possession. And got rid of it. Roberto Alvarado. That's a good-looking pass. Maybe doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Not forcing the issue. Great composure. Jimenez. Could be troublesome. Well, you've got to give him credit for that piece of defending. Danger here. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Oh, could be an opportunity here.
Well, the opportunity presented itself, and they really should be level. They have to be more composed, more clinical if they want to get back into this.
Johan Vasquez. And the keeper with the ball. Now Gutierrez. Can they pull further away?
Well, I have to say their passing is so crisp and sharp at the moment.
Will he play it in? Oh, amazing reflex action. I wondered if that header was going to end up being a goal. Foster. Oh, that's splendid play. And the pass, a good one. Promising attack, this. Great defending. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Now a decent position. vision. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Jesus Gallardo. And now Quiñones. Really fine play to keep possession. Well, they've won themselves a corner and a chance perhaps to add an additional goal for security. Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, not away properly. But it just petered out. Good conditions for the counter. So a half an hour remaining. And the attack looks promising. Crossed in there. That's a good-looking ball. Well, trying to hit it with plenty of power from miles out.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be trying that again in the near future.
High pressing and good high pressing. Well, this could really help the cause. Jesus Gallardo. And now Quiñones. Gutierrez. Gutierrez has it. Well read to win possession back. Quiñones. Can they add to their lead? Jesus Gallardo. Is this the moment? And losing possession. Fidalgo. And now Quiñones. How about the cross? Real chance. Well, a decent effort, but not quite on the target. Foster. Fine build-up play. Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Oh, that's a clever ball. Here's Gallardo. And space to cross it. Interesting pass. Well, they can bring it out now. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball.
Well, he wasn't going to have that taken off him, was he?
Could be dangerous. Excellent defending. Roberto Alvarado. Jimenez. Oh, surely! And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, let's Let's look at this again. The 1- and 2-touch passing is absolutely outstanding to play around the pressure, and it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure, and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
So back underway. This is extraordinary what we're witnessing here. Well, not long to go, and given that they're winning, they know full well they have their ticket in hand for the knockout stages.
Well, they've played well today, haven't they? It's been a tough group, but they've certainly delivered when it mattered most.
Trying to tee it up. Firing it. Nicely blocked. And a lot to like about this attack. Well, that took confidence. Determined not to give it away. Crucial piece of defending. Israel Reyes. And fed back to the goalkeeper. Jesus Gallardo. In possession, Cesar Montes. Here's Gallardo. Montes. Now Gutierrez. Gutierrez has it. Fidalgo. And the pass deftly cut out.
That's really good awareness there.
Can he find the right pass? It's a very attractive passing sequence. Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. Could be a chance to break. Fidalgo. He's in position. No way through. They are committed to making the substitution here. Trying to deliver it accurately. Wonderful header. Excellent goalkeeping. Well, smuggled behind for another corner. Playing it in. And what a fantastic save! That header looked net-bound. Another corner conceded. What can they do with this one? Let's see about the delivery. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Gutierrez. Israel Reyes. That's a lovely ball. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. It's offside, and perhaps he should have been a bit more alert.
And maybe a little bit more aware in the box. He was just too static.
Now, who can he play it to? Gutierrez has it. Israel Reyes. Well, strong play here. Looking for the final pass that will open things up. Fidalgo. An effective ball win. Good forward back here. And that is defending of the highest order. Well, the threat could be there. Good physical play. Over the byline and a goal kick here. Jesus Gallardo. Well, time is ebbing away, and they're using this passing approach to marvellous effect.
Yeah, they don't need to force it, do they?
Jimenez. That's a good-looking ball. Now with Jimenez. Oh, useful ball. On to Jimenez. Lovely intricate passing. Fidalgo. Here's Gallardo. Mexico doing well to regain possession. Now Gutierrez. And he has options available. Jesus Gallardo. And a clever piece of defending. Behind for the corner.
It's a case of just getting it away in those situations.
And time for the change now. He's driven in the corner. Oh, blocked it! And taking care of the situation. Showing good defensive judgment. Reyes. Roberto Alvarado. Now Gutierrez. Alvarado has it. And keeping possession. Quiñones. Decent idea. Fidalgo. Interception to snuff out the danger. Adams has it. Nicely regaining possession. Johan Vasquez. Here's Gallardo. Fidalgo. Reyes. Gutierrez. And now Quiñones. Jimenez. Well, they know how to pass the ball and at pace. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass, finally. Quinones. How about the cross? Now Gutierrez. Really effective shielding under pressure. Oh, it's on! And pushed away. Really fine goalkeeping. The electronic board showing 3 additional minutes. Released it nicely. Jimenez. A really good pass. And options in the centre. Maybe dangerous here. And there it is! That will put the seal on victory if there were any lingering doubts.
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, good accuracy, and enough power to beat the keeper. That's an excellent goal.
Looks useful. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. And it's all over. Mexico have won this game. That's the big story here. How about your assessment of their performance?
They were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw
of a game in store, without any shadow of a doubt. Derek Ray here at the microphone, and sitting next to me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. This should be highly compelling. It's Mexico, and they take on South Africa.
Well, there's been a massive build-up to this game. Let's hope it provides us with a top-class match. It should do.
Here's how Mexico will begin the game.
Well, the wingers will be key here. They have to choose the right time to give width and the right time to come infield to support the centre forward. If they can do that, they're a potent front three. No doubt about that.
And here's the starting 11 for South Africa.
Well, on paper, it's down as a 4-5-1. But for me, it's more likely to be a split midfield, with 3 supporting the front man and 2 sitting that little bit deeper as defensive cover.
So the first half begins. Let's see what these two teams can serve up for us. Quiñones. Chance to cross. Good looking move. And he couldn't quite get himself back on side, Stuart.
Well, as a player, you need to be able to change your mind. But he wasn't able to, and that's a poor pass.
That's a good ball. Fidalgo. Gutierrez has it. Here's Gallardo. And plays with a positional sense that is second to none. And bursting forward. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, a glance at the table confirms that the home side are not really in the position they would ideally want to be in. It's pretty critical, Stuart, if they have designs on progressing.
Yeah, decent display here, and they'll get the 3 points they require. I've got no doubt about that.
Now Gutierrez. Jesus Gallardo. On to Jimenez. Fidalgo. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Oh, that's a fine pass.
That pass is always on.
Nicely constructed. Well, possibilities in the centre. To put them ahead. Oh, that is an audacious chip. Well, he might smile. The goalkeeper has no interest in smiling.
Well, as you can see, that's a wonderful finish. He just sees the keeper off his line and lifts it over him. That was a great bit of skill.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Fidalgo. Gutierrez has it. Israel Reyes. Montes. Reyes. Fidalgo. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Now, options are plenty. It's a neat move. Looking for the right angle. Options in the centre. Annoyingly, there it breaks down.
Really good defending there.
Israel Reyes. Roberto Alvarado. And finding the flow. Really is a lovely example of how to pass the ball. And nicely over the top. Released it nicely. And the flag has gone up here. Offside it is. Good ball over the top. Oh, good save. Playing it in. Pressure was on, but the keeper's done well to defuse the situation. Jesus Gallardo. Fidalgo. Alvarado has it. Interesting pass. And terrific defending to stop them progressing.
That's the way to defend in those situations. Excellent stuff.
Foster. He has teammates around him. And can they prize them open now? Intercepting it intelligently. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. It didn't go to plan in the end. Fidalgo. Here's Gallardo. Gutierrez. Who can he pick out? And successfully cut out. That's a useful cross. Well, at one point on its flight, I wondered if the keeper would have difficulties, but no problems in the end. Foster. He's on the run. Options in the middle. Well, passing moves like this will keep confidence levels up.
I have to say, they look so composed on the ball, don't they?
Making them chase shadows. Will it happen for them? Top-class defending. Montes. Vasquez. Fidalgo. And now Quiñones. Gutierrez. Oh, read it really well. Nice sequence, this. Opportunity. Spot on with that tackle. Israel Reyes. Alvarado has it. What can they do to stop him running at them? Fidalgo. And passing it well. Now possibilities in the centre. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Well, this could really help the cause. Fidalgo. Now Gutierrez. Fidalgo. A really good pass. Didn't look like a free kick. Foster. Moving it confidently. Good patient build-up as they try to fashion something.
Yeah, lovely slick passing here.
Now what can they they do from here? Oh, he wasn't necessarily favourite to win that challenge. Jesus Gallardo. And now Quiñones. Here's Gallardo. Released it nicely. And players waiting in the centre. Oh, could be an opportunity here. This could level it. Just knocked it out of there. Sitting deep here, that's their intention. Quiñones. And he has options available. Jimenez. And it's with Foster. And it's with Foster. Well, getting in the way. Superb save. Played over. And he read it well, intercepting it.
Yes, such a clever reader of the game, isn't he?
Fidalgo. Gutierrez has it. Here's Gallardo. Well, they're behind, but they might be onto something here. Well, trying to take their time, but not enough care on the ball. Israel Reyes. Now Gutierrez. Fidalgo. Reyes. Alvarado has it. Jimenez. Promising looking ball. To level matters! Oh, a smart stop. Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, a truly spectacular goalkeeping moment. And it's with Foster. Perfectly positioned to take it away.
Well, as you can see, Mexico have controlled the possession in the last 15 minutes and have been really positive with it. They're creating opportunities, and it's surely only a matter of time before they draw level here.
Quiñones. Here's Gallardo. Moving it forward. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Danger building. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. He read the situation defensively and did his job. That is that for the first half here. Not to be too blunt about it, but this has been a struggle for him up front.
Well, he hasn't been at his best, that's for sure. But you could say that about most of the team. He's just been slightly off the pace.
So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Good work from Mexico to win back possession. Israel Reyes. Fidalgo. Alvarado has it. On the offensive. Gutierrez. Can they set up a chance? Jesus Gallardo. Gutierrez has it. Fidalgo. Well, it's an attractive passing move, but it's all about finding an equaliser here. Gutierrez. It's a neat move. This could be the equaliser. But oh, what an important save. How about that?
Well, at least he hit the target, but he should really beat the keeper from there. They should be level now.
Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? Reyes. Fidalgo. Oh, good vision there. Can they fashion a chance? But then the one that goes astray. It's one thing to sit deep, it's another thing to sit that little bit too deep.
I'm not sure this is the right way to go. Can easily get penned in here.
Thoughtful play. And defensive play to be applauded. Vasquez. Fidalgo. Intelligent defending. Fidalgo. Gutierrez. Gutierrez has it. Fidalgo. Jimenez. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, nothing comes of it. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Gutierrez has it. Well, trailing, but this looks promising.
It all needs a bit more penetration, really.
Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. And slipped through beautifully. Can he get them level? And it's in! All square again. What a match this is turning out to be.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Oh, that's splendid play. And cleared away.
Well, no frills there, but sometimes that's what's needed.
And holds onto it confidently. Jesus Gallardo. Fidalgo. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. A really good pass. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Oh, what a top-notch pass. Fidalgo. In possession, Cesar Montes. Reyes. Montes. Here's Gallardo. Well, there to intercept. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. Interesting pass. And they find a gap in the defence. Oh, moving it nicely. And it's with Foster. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Gutierrez has it. Roberto Alvarado. Now Gutierrez. Israel Reyes. Reyes. Fidalgo. Alvarado has it. Jimenez. Oh, that's a really good pass. Must take the lead here. Well, the threat could be there. Well, read that magnificently.
A slightly better pass and they were in there.
Might do damage on the break. It's all about passing as they try to hit the front. Closing down well. Oh, tremendous goalkeeping awareness. Well, foul play, says the referee. Fidalgo. Jesus Gallardo. Well, nearing the end, and to update you on the overall state of play, a draw wouldn't be enough to get them into the knockout stages.
Yeah, it's been a really tough group, that's for sure. They just haven't been consistent enough, and that's why they're in this position.
A chance now with the corner. Playing it in. Well, it smacks into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Adams has it. It's a neat move. Top-class defending. Good conditions for the counter. Gutierrez. Fidalgo. Nice sequence this. Can they forge ahead? Easing the pressure there. And space for them here on the flank. Oh, just mistimed his run and the flag going up. Danger building. Adams has it. Thoughtful play. That was going in.
That really was a good bit of defending there.
Fidalgo. In possession, Cesar Montes. Quiñones. That's a good-looking ball. Showing good situational awareness. Adams. Decent position. Miles from goal. The keeper taking care of the situation. Fidalgo. Now Gutierrez. Alvarado has it. Reyes. In possession, Cesar Montes. Israel Reyes. Fidalgo. Reyes. Good patient build-up as they try to fashion something. Fine cross into the middle. And a time for composure on the ball. Possibilities for them to counter. They keep going. Can he put them in front? He read the situation defensively and did his job. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Montes. Can they push ahead in the closing stages? Passing it through, and a goal! It could be such an important one. A goal to get the fans dreaming about the knockout stages.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
So they get the ball moving again, knowing that it truly is a race against the clock. Adams. Well, not long to go, and given that they're winning, they know full well they have their ticket in hand for the knockout stages.
Well, they've played well today, haven't they? It's been a tough group, but they've certainly delivered when it mattered most.
Well, keeping the ball as they're doing is helping the cause.
Well, I have to say they're toying with them at the moment.
Gutierrez. And now Quiñones. Montes. Jesus Gallardo. Fidalgo. High quality defending. And can they find a late leveller? And he's driving his team forward. Real defensive resilience. And they needed to make that moment count. They're still trailing.
Well, what a chance to draw level. Not sure they're going to get another one.
Johan Vasquez. Montes. Alvarado has it. Gutierrez. Here's Gallardo. Johan Vasquez. And now Quiñones. Gutierrez. Jesus Gallardo. Quiñones. We're getting the ball forward. Could cross it in here. Nice looking move this. Oh, stuffed out the threat. Adams. And does well to keep it in play. Adams. Well, still pushing forward. It's a matter of whether or not they can come up with an equaliser. Adams. Trying to tee it up. Adams. Very dangerous here. And an opening. Can they stop it going in? And it's all over. Mexico have won this game. That's the big story here. How about your assessment of their performance?
Well, it could have gone either way, couldn't it? So competitive for much of the game, but they kept pushing, kept believing, and probably deserved the winner in the end. A great result.
Well, as we run the rule over this man's work, positive after positive, Stuart.
Yeah, not much more you could ask for, really. Plenty of effort, a goal, and most importantly, the right result. He should be happy with today.